Good afternoon, everybody. So, in our last video, we learned how to order food at restaurants. In this video, I want to talk about how to talk about what you did in the past. So, we're going to be touching on some past tense phrases and how to use them. We're going to kind of try to master those past tense words, all right? By the way, I'm Sean, and I think you know that by now, and I teach one-on-one Japanese online, and I make these kind of videos because I want you to get better at Japanese every day. So let's start with the basics. Let's do a little quick review of our last lesson. So you order food at a restaurant. What do you say when you want to order 2 pastas for you and your wife, and for your son you want one pizza? So 2 pastas and 1 pizza was pasta 2つとピザ1つ. Pasta 2つとピザ1つ, right? And so in this video, we want to talk about what you did yesterday to your friend. And the first phrase we want to learn is you did something. So let's say you ate pasta. How do you say that? In Japanese, we say pasta 食べた. Pasta を食べた. Okay? That's our very first phrase of the day. 食べた. If you noticed, the word to eat is 食べる, right? And you just add, instead of saying 食べる, you say 食べた. You switch it to the ta at the end, and that makes it past tense. Pasta を食べた. All right? So this is a really important part of this video. If you want, I'm going to give you 3 examples of how to say verbs in past tense. So we're going to do eat, sleep, and then went shopping. So we just learned how to say we ate pasta, pasta を食べた. Now, if your friend asks you, 昨日何した? Which means like, what did you do yesterday? You also can say, 昨日は一日寝た. Remember, the word to sleep is 寝る, and instead of saying 寝る, we can say 寝た. That becomes past tense. So now let's do a little role play, okay? Let's say that today you're meeting your friend. You met your friend Harumi at the beach, and you were just on the way in the car with Harumi talking about what you did yesterday. It could be last week. It could be anything in the past, right? We learned how to say you ate, you slept all day, because that's what many young people do. And now we want to say we went shopping, right? So you get in the car, she's driving, and you ask her, 昨日何した? And she says something like, pasta 食べた. 一日寝た, right? She gives you your answer, or her answer. And now she asks you, 何したの? 昨日何したの? When you want to say shopping, what do you do? How do you say that? Guess in the comments, guys. We say 買い物. So the word for shopping is 買い物, right? And I want to point out a really tricky part of Japanese right now. So in this case, when you want to make go shopping, so like went shopping, like past tense, if you want to change that to past tense and say I went shopping, it doesn't simply change to ta. You can't just add a ta at the end and be like 食べた or 寝た. You can't do that. 行く and ta. So you're assuming some of you may be assuming it's 行くた, right? This is also incorrect. And the reason is very funny. It's really hard to say. Instead of saying 行くた, just like 食べた or 寝た, 行くた, instead of saying that because it's hard to pronounce, we just change it a little bit and we say 行った, 行った, not 行くた, 行った, right? So to go shopping is 買い物に行く. The fact that you went shopping, you can say 買い物に行った. Okay, anywhere you go, you can say 行った. 海に行った. レストランに行った. カフェに行った. It's all grammatically correct, right? This is how we say you went somewhere. Got it? So let's do a quick review of this video, okay, before we finish. I'll ask you in English so you can answer in Japanese, all right? You're talking to your friend Harumi, and she asks you, 昨日何した? What did you do yesterday? And you want to answer, I had some pasta. Go ahead. How do you say that? Correct. Hopefully you said 昨日パスタ食べた. Okay? Okay. Quiz number 2. You're talking to your friend. She asks you, what did you do? And you want to say you slept all day. You just slept. You were dead. Okay. How do you do that? Go. Correct. You say 昨日寝た. 寝た. You just slept, right? Remember, guys, 食べる becomes 食べた. 寝る becomes 寝た. And our last question is, you're talking with your friend Harumi in the car, and she asks you what you did yesterday. You want to say that you went shopping. How do you do that? Go. Great, guys. I hope you said 買い物に行った. So the action, like to go, is 行く. And instead of saying 行った, we say 行った because it's easier to say it that way. Okay? Alright, guys. So that was a video about how to use past tense and kind of learn how to talk about what you did in the past to your friends and all that. All right? I hope you learned a lot from this video, and I will talk to you in our next video.